everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Flirty Friday and I'm working on my 70 by 70 picture of the couple that you seen at the beginning of the video from the DiaPai store. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, don't shoot the messenger. So I just finished the A's. I was working on it a little bit this morning before I went to go get Tyler from work. I woke up early. I fell asleep on the couch, so I was up and down all night. I didn't get very much sleep. That's what happens on my days off. I caught up on some lives that I missed on the days that I was off. And thank you, Tia, for shouting me out in your live. I enjoy listening to that live. And you talking about your ex-husband, I'm like, oh, I wonder if he is friends with my ex-husband. That's what I was thinking in my head. But with that said, I have some updates that I want to get out of the way. I don't think I have really a Flirty Friday story to tell this week. I will show you how much I got done in case you're not on my Instagram or on my Facebook group, and you'll see how much I've gotten done. I'll probably won't show this section because it probably won't be completed, but I'll show you the rest of it up until that point. Well, look at how crooked that looks with the light on. I got extra light because I got my new tripod with the light, and it does help me a lot while I'm actually diamond painting because I can't see these symbols on the regular light in this room just with my light pad. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to work on 4, which is like a dark gray. 317 is the color. And yeah, so first of all, I thought it was pretty funny the other day. I did post this on Instagram, and my boss writes, what an inappropriate picture. And then I write back, yeah, don't you love it? And then after, what's funny about all of this is at first I'm thinking, who is this guy that's commenting saying that I have an inappropriate, and then I realized it was my boss. I'm like, oh, it's just Dave. So during my live I had mentioned something about it, and then Lisa B writes back to him, hi Dave from Texas. So I get to work. So what days was I off this week? Yeah, so I get to work on Wednesday, and Dave's like, oh my gosh, I have people from Texas now messaging me on Instagram thanks to you, Liz. He's just like, look it, I've become famous. So I just started howling. I just thought it was so funny that now he thinks he's famous for being on my videos. All of my 597 subscribers. But he's famous. But yeah, it was pretty comical. I am very proud of having 597 subscribers. I never thought I'd get this far. So to that, I am totally grateful for each and every one of you that actually watch my videos. So that is what my update is going to be about. First of all, I want to get it out of the way at the beginning of the video, then I'll mention it again at the end of the video. But I wanted to do something for my subscribers. I wanted to do something to make you guys a part of my channel and to interact with me. So starting every week, on Friday's video, whether it's Flirty Friday or whatever segment the WIP&Chats on Friday will become, because you know, I usually have a theme for everything. You know, it's very hard finding out these names for these things. And so what I'm going to do is all week long, so all my videos all week long, so it can be any video that you watch, and you just comment anything, and then at the end of the week I'll pick the comment that mostly stuck out to me and either made me laugh, made me chuckle, made me angry, but you know what? Let's keep the angry ones, the unpositive ones out of the way. But anything that just made my day, basically. Because you know, sometimes I'm at work and I get your videos, and when I read them at break, it makes the rest of my day go so much better. So that person will get a shout out on Friday's video, and your message will be posted. Now, if you have YouTube, your YouTube name will be probably posted, because you know, if you post your name on YouTube, I don't think you mind if anybody else on YouTube knows, because it is posted. But the second part of my interaction, I will only put your first name because it involves Facebook. So on Facebook, I have a Facebook group. Now, in my description below, I always post my Facebook group down below. If you join my Facebook group, every Monday I'm going to put a post up saying, show me your WIPs. So you guys are going to post your WIPs. And then, not me, but you guys are going to vote on which WIP you guys want to see on the Friday video. Now, I can't do like WIP It Wednesday like Shine Like the Diamond does, because that involves a lot of editing and a lot of time. So I thought I would just do one person a week. So one person a week that gets the most likes on their picture will be featured on Friday's video. So it's up to you guys all to go on and to vote to who. You can vote for yourself, and then you can vote for somebody else. That's only fair too. And that's what. Do you think that's going to make it uneven? I don't think it will. I don't think it'll make it uneven. So that's what you have to do. And then that person's picture will be posted on next week's Thank Goodness It's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. No, it's not. It's Flirty Friday. What am I talking about? Jeez Louise, I need some more Timmys in me. That's what I think. I'm really strung out this morning, so I do apologize if I sound a little bit woohoo out of there. But that is what's going to happen. So, you're going to say, so what does that mean? You get a shout out. Yeah, you get a shout out. But everybody that I shout out on my videos on December 31st, that is New Year's Eve, I will put everybody's name that I have shouted out in a hat or a jar. I might make up a jar, and I'm going to put all your names in it. And then on December 31st, I am going to pull out a name, and there's going to be a prize. And the prize is probably going to be a gift certificate to a store, because it's way easier for me to do a gift certificate for a store because of international shipping. So it's probably going to be a gift certificate to the store so that you can purchase a painting on New Year's Eve. And there might even be some New Year's Eve sales. Who knows? But that is what I'm going to do. So that will be from now until this end of this year will be the first one. And then next year we'll continue on with it. But it will be the whole year till the end, which makes the odds a little bit higher. I mean, a little bit less for the person. Or maybe I'll do two. I'll do 6 months, and then I'll do again another 6 months. That way it gives it more, like less time and less people each time to go, and you get yourself a prize. So I hope you guys all participate, and it should be fun. It should be fun. I really, 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 truly enjoy getting everybody's messages, and I just want to interact with you guys, and I am grateful for every single one of you that watch every single one of my videos. It honestly, truly is very humble. You don't even understand. But with that said, I hope you guys understand my rules. So from Monday's video till Thursday's video, obviously, because, well, no, we'll say from today's video to Thursday's video is when the comments go up. Well, you can comment, and it's going to be one that just catches my eye and I like. It's going to be that one. And then I'm going to do the whips on the Monday, and then you guys vote. So, of which one you guys like the most. Now, it's your work in progress. So the ones you guys are working on. Now, granted, some of you might be still starting one and it doesn't look like much this week, but next week it'll look a whole lot more, right? So then more people will see it and like, oh, well, this is turning out really, really beautiful. Just like this painting is turning out really, really beautiful. I can't believe Dave thinks that this is an appropriate picture. I don't think it is at all. I still like to know if J. Rob thinks that this is good enough for her summer hashtag. Because, you know, she looks hot. Like, she looks like she's hot. Summertime hot. I don't know. I'm just saying. You think? You think maybe? I think so. But anyways, I had such... Oh, my daughter's up. Lissa woke up. I wonder if she saw that I bought her breakfast this morning. And I left it on her nightstand. Because I had to go pick up Tyler from work this morning. And he texted me last night, oh, can you go to McDonald's and bring me lunch? Now, I've done it a couple of times for him when he was on nights, but last night I just did not feel like going, so I said no. I thought he'd be mad at me, but he was pretty cool about it. I didn't want to. I'm like, buddy, pack a lunch. Then you wouldn't have to ask me to go get you McDonald's. You know what I mean? It's like, I pack a lunch. If I can pack a lunch, then so can you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But boys will be boys. And we got this new, because of COVID-19, my work, of course, Alyssa leaves her door open, so you can hear the fan going off. Oh, that irritates me. So, because of COVID-19, we've always had a system when we get to work where you have to key in on a machine, and then you put your finger on it, and it takes your fingerprint and it identifies it's you for you to get paid. And then you do it at the beginning of the shift, and then you do it again at the end of the shift. Well, because of COVID-19, putting everybody's finger on this fingerprint thing is not very sanitary. So they decided to go with the fog. So we have this little fog key on this little round thing. And so all we have to do is slide it down the front of the machine, and it detects who we are. So we got that changed. So everybody got their fog key. Now, granted, they're small. And the first thing I thought in my head is Tyler's going to lose it because he's always forever losing his wallet and everything else he owns. He's going to lose his fog key. And he's been on night, so I haven't really been able to talk to him. So what happens? Guess. Yeah. Tyler loses his fog key. And you have to pay $10, and it gets off your paycheck, to replace the fog keys you lose. Then I said to him, Tyler, just stick it. He always brings a backpack to work. I'm like, hook the fog key onto your backpack. That way you will always have it and you will not lose it. So yeah, because I put it on my keychain, but because he doesn't have a car and he doesn't drive to work, he doesn't have a keychain to put it on. Now, one girl at work, she puts it on her. We also have an ID card that opens up the doors and the gates. She stuck it on there together, but I'm forever losing that too. It always falls off my pants at work, and I'll find it on the floor. I'm like, oh, my key thing. Oh, sorry about that. I was yawning so bad during my live the other day. Oh my gosh, you guys all probably thought this chick is seriously crazy. But yeah, so Tyler lost his key. Oh, and I'm so excited because I have a 4-day weekend. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You don't even know. You know how much diamond painting I can get done in 4 days, minus my babysitting trip, because I got to go babysit Luna tomorrow because Dylan's birthday is tomorrow, so I guess they want to go out for dinner. I think they're crazy going out for dinner during COVID. But yeah, my nieces, Alyssa had to go babysit for my niece because her and her boyfriend and her sister decided they were going to go to the strip clubs last night. Now, would I go to a strip club during COVID-19? I don't think so. Of course, I don't know the rules and regulations of what's going on at the strip club right now. I should have called her to find out, but she's probably hung over today. But apparently her boyfriend didn't drink. It was just them. Yeah, they went to the female strippers, not the male strippers. Like, I can understand 2 girls going to the male strippers. Yep, I'd be all game for that. I'd probably go with them. But no, they went to the female one. Yeah. What the heck they see in that is beyond me, but whatever. Maybe it turns on their boyfriend when they get home. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's up with that. But I guess Monique got very, very drunk. Spilt 2 drinks, according to what Alyssa said. And Jeff didn't drink, which I'm super happy about. And he didn't drive her home anyways because she got her friend Andrea went to pick her up from Chantel's because there was an accident outside of Chantel's house. Because Chantel lives like on the outskirts of Strathroy, which I hate it when Alyssa goes babysits there too because it's so remote and it's out there. It used to be the OPP station where she lives. And it's a really weird corner. So if you go one way, you can go towards, like if you turn down the one way, you go towards going to Sarnia. But if you go the other way, am I doing the right number? Yeah. If you go the other way, you go to London, but you have to take like this. It's kind of like you emerge onto the highway. Well, anyways, apparently there was an accident there, and it was a little girl, and she passed away from the accident from a drunk driver from Strathroy. And apparently it was a daughter of an American that is very in the government of the United States. I'm not sure exactly. I heard a diplomat or something. I don't know. So, yeah, it was very sad story. And I think Jeff went over there and put a teddy bear up of where the accident was in memory of the little girl. It was sad. And, like, the girl that hit her works where one of my sisters work. So, yeah, that was... I don't know what possesses people to drink and drive is beyond me. I really, 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 truly don't get it. If I'm going to drink, my car is going to be at home. Or sometimes I'll drive my car to Moe's and then I'll start drinking. And then I'll leave my car at Moe's and then I'll go pick my car up at Moe's afterwards. I'm not going to risk getting a drunk charge for one. And plus, I don't trust myself drunk driving. Like, I would be so paranoid. It wouldn't even be funny. So, needless to say, I don't think that girl is going to be working where my sister works anymore because you can't have a criminal record there. And I don't know, well, she hasn't, like, she's been charged, but she hasn't been convicted of it. But how are you going to pull off not being convicted for that? But that's truly horrible. And she's so, like, she's like 33 or something. That was just horrible. The girl that hit the little girl, like, you just ruined your whole entire life. From one stupid little moment you have. One stupid, careless moment of deciding that you want to drink and drive affects your whole life. Sorry about that. I took a vape and Timmy's break. Timmy's break. Yeah, I got a hair that keeps on following me everywhere I go. Oh, I got some hair dye. I gotta dye my hair. It's really bad. When your operator at work complains that you're going gray, you know you got to dye your hair. That's always what happens. Rob will always say, "Oh, Liz, your hair is going gray." I'm like, "Oh, it's time for me to dye it again." I hate it when he says that because then it gives me a complex. Oh, my hair's gray. Plus, I really need a haircut, but I don't want to go get a haircut. So I might do a Lizzie bangs cutting job just to cut my bangs. I did cut. My hair was long there at the beginning of my video. It was long like that around Christmas time last year, but I did chop it up to like just past my shoulders. But now it's starting to get long again. My hair grows like a weed. That's one thing I don't have a problem with is shedding and my hair, because my hair can grow really super long. And it's pretty much been dyed so much, I don't even know. I don't even think my true natural color comes out anymore because a lot of it is gray. So, you know, I don't really need to get highlights in my hair because all the gray pieces turn lighter when I dye it. So it looks like I have automatic highlights. Yeah, true story. I wouldn't lie. I did get highlights one time, but highlights, like, to me isn't worth it because my hair goes gray so fast and then I'd have to constantly keep up with it. Like, my friend Mo does it and she puts like different colors and stuff in her hair and it looks really nice, but she don't have gray hairs like me. So obviously she doesn't have as much stress as me. So Mo, I don't think you have as much stress as Lizzie does. Maybe I need to live a little bit of a stress-free life like you do. I don't know. Even though she says she has lots of stress, but her hair sure don't show it. That is for sure. She says she has gray hair, but I don't see it. I don't see any gray hair in her head. But my sister Yvette, too, she doesn't have any gray hair. Me and Helen do. My brother Joe, too, when he passed away, he didn't have any gray hairs on his head either. But I did. And so did my mom. I have my mom's hair, obviously, because she would go gray very, 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 very quickly. I'm on 5 and I missed some 4s up here. Yeah. Story of my life. Oh, look at that one's got a nibblet. A nibblies. I'm going to work on this painting all day because I can. I do need to venture out to the store to get some medication that is in dire need. I should have went down to check my laundry because I have it in the dryer, and it probably needs to be run again. I don't know what's up with my dryer, but I have to run it twice in order for the clothes to go dry. But you know, I had this one dryer for like years and years and years and years, and I bought it off of this man that used to, I think he's dead now, but I think he committed suicide. I don't know, I'm not sure 100% about that story, but anyway, I used to buy all my appliances off of him because he would like he would refurbish them and then sell them for a pretty decent price. And you know me, single mom, I can't afford to buy a brand new anything, so I would get stuff off of him. And I bought this dryer from him, and it worked for years and years and years. And then a few years ago, it finally kicked the bucket. Well, I had my mom's dryer here, but when we moved in, I don't know why, but it kept on popping the fuses. Now, back when we first moved in here, the fuse box was the old-fashioned fuses where you screw in, but we have upgraded our electricity to the box where they have the flickers, you know, where you flick them. So since we did it that, I hadn't tried my mom's dryer out, so I had it stored downstairs as a backup, because I'm like, when my dryer finally kicks the bucket, at least I have this one as backup, and hopefully it'll still work. Just sitting here not being used, right? Well, it's sitting there not being used, you'd think it would work. So, and then my sister's boyfriend switched them out for me because I was starting to go, I'd wash my clothes here and then I'd take them to the laundromat to dry. And he finally switched them. Well, this is like a long time ago. He switched them out for me, so now I got my mom's dryer hooked up, which is now the same color as my washing machine. Oh, because my washing machine went kapoofy, and I bought a used one of that too. But that one I did not buy from that guy, obviously, because he's not around anymore. I ended up buying it from, there's this like a rent-to-own store here in town, but sometimes on the rent-to-own store, you can go in and like people that rent stuff and they don't pay their payments and they give them back and then they sell them for cheaper. They sell it to people for cheap, like you can outright buy it. So that's what I did with this brand new. Does it look brand new? She said it wasn't used like maybe a month or two. And she sold it to me for $350, I think, or $300. I can't remember, but it is like the ones that doesn't have the thing in the middle to twist. It twists on the bottom, so it's like it doesn't have like that, you know, that sticky thing. That looks bad, Liz. Don't do that. the thing in the middle where you wash. So it has nothing. It just moves from the bottom. It's really nice, and your clothes don't get all tangled up from around that. The stick, you know, the stick in the middle of your washing machine. Yeah, this is turning out to be very dirty. At least, maybe just my head's in the gutter. None of your guys' head is in the gutter, but mine sure is this morning, I tell you. I think I need some loving. That is my problem. So I'm thinking about starting up a dating account. But I just don't know what to write to make me appealing and not say, oh, I just want to have sex. I want it to be, oh, I want you to marry me and be my long life partner. And you have to like diamond painting. And my diamond painting better not annoy you. Because that would be the worst. I could not date somebody that did not allow me to do the one thing that I enjoy doing the most. The mostest of the hostest. The dogs are sleeping in their bed. So if you hear snoring, I do apologize. They are in their beds. Sleeping. They were out this morning for a little bit when I took Tyler. When Tyler came back from work. I'm doing 9, right? Oh, I have to keep on checking because I am terrible. But yeah, I want to make a profile. But I just want to make it, I keep on saying it, but I procrastinate and I don't actually make the profile. Does anybody else do that? Or is it just me? I don't know. I'm just eerie, and especially now with COVID, it's even more eerie. You don't know where people have been. You know what I mean? And then my work, like, oh, you know, stage 3 has opened up, but, you know, basically we're not telling you how to live your lives, but don't be sociable. Is basically what they're trying to say to us. And it's like, well, geez, we're not even allowed to have a life. But, you know, in the same fact, it's scary. It's scary too, right? With everything opening up. Like, I'm invited on Saturday to go out for a friend's birthday, and I don't even know if I want to figure out what that experience is like. So, I don't think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to make up an excuse not to go because I don't know. I don't know if I want to go. I don't know where these people have been. And it's like, how can you go to the bar and drink and socialize? I just don't get it. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to be a good girl and just stay at home and diamond paint. And catch up on some TV. I really need to crack down on diamond painting because I have been shellacking. I haven't done much, as you guys can see. And it's not because I picked up another hobby or nothing. It's just that I just have not. I've been tired. And then, it seems like when Tyler came home, because it just seems like I'm always more on the go. I don't know. Helen was getting into the liquor last night for her birthday. She had a few drinks at my sister's. My sister-in-law's. Oh my gosh. My sister-in-law is not Portuguese. She is Canadian. And she is so dark. I'm like, geez Louise. Looks like you went to Jamaica and back. She's so dark. I'm like, must be nice. Look at me. No tan. No tan whatsoever. And then my sister Yvette's like, oh, do you want to go to Aquafit? That's another thing. How can you do Aquafit during COVID? I don't know. She's like, oh, they have a COVID assessment form you have to fill out. I'm like, oh, really? Just answering a few questions. People could lie. But obviously, I don't know. Like, would you go swimming if you had COVID? I don't know. But it's only $2. It's cheaper than before, because before I think it used to be $5 to go. But I kind of always wanted to go to Aquafit. And Lord knows I need Aquafit. But I don't know. Well, she can't find a bathing suit. So if she goes and buys one, I don't know, I might go because I need some sun, but it's at 7:30 at night, so it's not like the sun's gonna be out anymore for me to get a tan. There might be, but today seems like a pretty gloomy day. What am I doing? Or I am doing 9s. Oh dear. I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. How did I switch number? I talk so much, I forget what I'm doing. I think I'm going senile. That would not be the first. That would not be the first. Oh, the dogs are snoring. Oh no, there's some 9s down here. Oh, there's a 4 and a 5 down there too. What the heck was that? Oh, Tyler. Scaring the bejeebies out of me. He is. I'm going to pause because he's going to make a racket. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I did film something. I didn't like it, so we're going to start all over again. So I just talked to Mo. Mo called me. It's been a while. I put my clothes in the dryer again, and I put a towel in the wash and a blanket in the wash that I had taken to the beach, and it needs to be washed, sand and all that fun jazz. So I was talking to Mo. Apparently I got the whole party wrong. It's just a little get together at her house, so I probably will show up just to say hi and happy birthday to him after I babysit Luna, because I only have to babysit her because they're going out for dinner. So I'm sure afterwards I can go over to Mo's. Plus she's making cabbage rolls, and I do love me some of Mo's cabbage rolls. So yeah, I thought it was going to be like this big huge shebang, but it's not. And I'm like, no, I can't do it because of COVID, but it's just a small little party. And that's just fine and dandy with me. So I didn't want to go if there was too many people, because you're only allowed. Anyways, you're only allowed, I think they upped it to 20. Maybe it's still 10. I don't even know. But I don't want to subject myself to anything that I don't want to be around. I gotta go to the store, which I'm dreading because I hate going to the store. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I think now, if you asked people what's the worst thing they can possibly do right now, people will say going to the grocery store, going to go get your essential needs. Yeah, so I want to clear this up because I do want to go have a bath. And Mo's home today, and I told her I would go get some takeout, and we'll have some takeout at her house, and we can sit outside and chit chat, because I don't think it's that hot out, but it could be. We'll see when I get there. And visit with her, because I haven't seen her in like forever since COVID started. I haven't seen much of her at all. I think I've seen her like all of 2 times. So I don't know if my sister is going to do aquafit or not. I guess we'll find out when she gets off work, but she doesn't get off work until 2. So I don't know what she's gonna do. But anyway, so I just want to put a reminder in here before I go about my new interaction. Hopefully it turns out to be fun, and I hope you guys want to interact with me. So from today's video till Thursday's video, if you put a comment in and it appeals to me and it screams, I love it, or you're awesome, it's gonna be shouted out on next Friday's Flirty Friday. And on Monday, I'm going to put a post on my Facebook group, so if you're not in my Facebook group, please join. There's 3 questions you just have to answer, and then me or my administrator will let you in, and you can join in all the fun. Usually we just put, like, we do our whips, and it's just a fun way for us all to communicate outside of YouTube land. So if you post your work in progress, then I want you guys all to vote on each other's work in progress, and whoever gets the most likes or the most loves or the most anything on the like button, you will be picked to be on next week's Flirty Friday. It doesn't have to be a flirty picture. It's whatever you're working on right now. And yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I know I'm gonna enjoy my 4 days off. I know I am. And hopefully, maybe after this party, maybe there'll be a boy there. I doubt it. We're only allowed 10 people. I don't know. Maybe Gemma has a friend. He's the same age as me. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, till next time, take care, everyone. Bye. Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.